All right. So first book I'm going to do is the finale to a story we've been doing for a while.
Oh, I read this.
DCKO.
Yeah,
What?
I read.
Okay.
I've been reading. I've
How'd
been
you
reading
read
the main.
this? You hadn't read any other ones.
I haven't read the. I've been reading the main book, not the spit, not the tie-ins. I wasn't gonna read.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
You were reading all the
I was going to
tie-ins.
I was reading all the tie-ins and knife fight and all that shit like
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
So
read
yeah,
any of that.
you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Okay. But the main book and honestly, with the whole thing, you can just read the main book and you're fine. I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
you'll be
get.
able to catch up with everything.
Yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
get the
You,
gist.
you get the point. You get the point. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, this is finale of the book, DCKO. This is when it goes down. We're in the final four, and there will be a winner. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, you got your two combatants. You got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman versus Batman and Superman. Oh, sorry, not Batman. The final four: Joker, Superman, Lex Luthor, Joker, blah blah blah, so like that. So now you got the absolutes fighting against everybody else and shit like that. So yeah, you got absolute Superman die and he throws his spawn cape at Superman and shit like that. And Superman kind of thrown back, not because he's stronger than him or anything like that. He just thrown up like, wait a minute, this dude hit me with Krypton. Like this guy's from Krypton, like bam, and then punch him shit like that. So he's catching Superman off guard. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman jumps behind Absolute Superman, trying to get him off, but then she gets attacked by Absolute Wonder Woman. So it's just absolute chaos like that. Then you got Lex Luthor. Now Lex Luthor does have a blast that can end Batman super quick or anybody on this battlefield super quick. But he's like, I'm gonna save it for the right time, and I'm gonna just hit Absolute Batman with tranquilizers. That don't work. You're like, how the fuck? Because it's just Batman. He should be easy to take out. He's just running through that shit, and then he's like, Joker, shoot this motherfucker, shoot him. You're like, bam, knocks his ass out like that. And then Batman looks at Joker. He like, are you next? And Joker like, fuck this.
Oh, you want something too, old man? Huh?
No.
Hold up, time out, man. I want to switch teams. Let me go over their team. You're like, well, you can't do that. You can't switch teams. Like, how come I can't? Because if you switch teams, you can't win the tournament. They're like, I killed Batman. I don't give a fuck about this tournament. I ain't give a fuck if y'all destroy the world. So, besides, you got 3 people on your team, Darkseid. Don't you need 4 to be a horseman? Now, how Joker knows Booster Gold is Darkseid, they never explain that shit because everybody else seems surprised. But he just knows this shit already because Joker's Joker. So he turns Joker into a parademon or a Joker demon or a para Joker demon or whatever you want to call it.
Para
So
Joker.
yeah, yeah, something like that. So yeah, that's what they go to right now. So like I said, see, like I said, because Superman don't know. He like, how do you not know? And he's like, Booster Gold, what are you doing with these folks? Wonder Woman already knows because Big Barda told him. Luther already knows because Gorilla Grodd told him. So Superman the only dumbass motherfucker that don't know who he is. So yeah. So now you got the Absolutes and Joker and Booster side, versus 3. Superman can X-ray vision him, and he realized that all of these dudes, these Omega people, the Apocalypse, they're all not possessed by Darkseid. They are Darkseid. They are like extensions of Darkseid. Now run them down, Pegasus. So she throws a lasso at it. She's like, I always wanted to do this. Lasso an actual horse. And she was like, fight this sister. She's trying to use compassion on her like she always did. She was like, oh, you got a lasso? I got a lasso. And I call it sacrifice. And the same thing you just said in another book, she does it here. She turns to a 5-headed demon. And my lasso don't make people talk, and just start going after. Then you got absolute Superman versus regular Superman. And bam, and then they hit somebody else. They just like knocking each other out. They just blitzerating and everything. That's the best you can do. Okay. Then you got Joker stealing the kryptonite from Blake because he got a whole bunch of kryptonite on him, and he throws it to Batman. Then Joker thinks, saying, "Wait, am I teaming up with Batman? Fuck this." So you got Batman doing that, shit he was doing the absolute Batman, and okay, he takes his ears off, replace the ears with kryptonite, and then rams into Superman like a ram.
They just stabs him,
It also stabs him in the
shanking him
back.
and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It just rams it to him like a deer or some shit, like that. So then we get this flashback about Superman and Batman. Like I said, this whole game that they were playing, Batman technically was training Superman. And Superman like, man, this game ain't fair, man. Why you keep doing this bullshit? Bruce, you were cheating. How's it every time you roll a 4 every single time, man? You doing something with these dice. You cheating or something like that. He's like, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. And then he was like, wait. I always want to kill Superman. So yeah. So Batman's telling him like, look, I felt the grooves and the flaws in the dice. I knew exactly how to roll it. It's a trick I learned a whole bunch of years ago about Tibetan monks. So I know how to roll the dice and make it hit every single time because I know what to do. So no, it's not called cheating. It's called being Batman. And that's when they feel energy coming around here. And then Joker, right before he gets ready to kill Superman, bam, he gets stabbed in the back by Batman. Bang. So basically, the same way Joker took him out of the tournament, Batman just took Joker out of the tournament. You know, you're like, Batman. And you're like, yeah, it's me. It's not a clone, not a, absolute anything like that. It's Batman. Like, I saw you die. Joker killed you. You're like, I had a mother box in my suit. So just in case if I were to die, it would teleport out the tournament. But the Heart of Apocalypse saw me doing this shit, so it's been torturing me for the whole time just to show me a lesson for trying to cheat in the tournament. I thought you said it wasn't called cheating, it was called being Batman. You were like, yeah, funny, whatever like that. You were like, how touching. You were like, who's the kid? He was like, they're all Darkseid. That's it. And bam, okay, Clark, go get him. This one's mine. And he's talking about absolute Batman. He like, let's go, rich boy. And he's like, I fought a lot of Batman because in the whole night fight thing, he was fighting every single of the Robins as Batman. So he's like, I fought a whole bunch of Batman, but you the ugliest bat symbol I've seen so far. You're like, oh, really? And then, bam, what you think about it now? You're like, it's growing on me. So Batman just did a dad joke, so whatever. All right, so now you got Batman dodging absolute Batman. You're like, oh, you got something on your chest. Like, and then he didn't even see him when he did it, see him with gas and shit like that. But that shit don't stop him from Batman because he's so fucking big. So he actually grabs Batman, throws him against a wall and shit. Wonder Woman is fighting and she is chopping off the heads of the Wonder Demon, one by one. And then Absolute Wonder Woman turns back and then Superman is like fucking pissed. And he visions Absolute Superman's cape so much that it crystallizes him in the cape. So yeah. Superman's like, fuck this. Let me just go after Booster Gold. He's talking all this bullshit. If I take him out, it may free them. And he knocks him through the whole city, So he finally knocks him out of shit like that. So after he does that, the absolute people are free. They're no longer under Darkseid's mind control. So now they're regular them. So yeah. So like you can be yourself now. So yeah. And now while they all chatting like that, he was like, this ain't over. They're like, watch. And then that's when Booster Gold, and this shit was like metal as fuck right here, man. Darkseid enters out of Booster Gold's mouth and crawls out of it. Like he's here. And then Batman like, a fuck? Everybody is just like, okay, this shit is too fucking crazy. So then you got, okay, I want to see the Avengers fight this shit. That shit ain't gonna happen. So you got, right. So you got Darkseid entering the tournament, but it's like Omega Darkseid that's just like, a fucking beast and shit like that. And it's like, okay, well, fuck it, let's just do it. So just like, we're gonna fight him together. Yeah. And they all rush at him, roll the dice. And yeah, they all die almost immediately. Everybody except Superman. Superman is the only one standing there, and he's taking the blast. Now, maybe it's because he got Omega energy, or maybe because he absorbed a whole bunch of solar energy. Whatever it is, Darkseid can't kill him. Even though he killed everybody. He like, that's all you got? That's it? He like, okay, impress a Kryptonian. Now go on. I'm waiting. He like, waiting for what? What the fuck are you talking about? He turns around. Lex Luthor's still alive because Lex Luthor was smart enough to stand behind Superman. So both of them, the only two left and shit like that. So he's just like, okay, fuck this Luthor. We could take him. Let's go get him, Luthor. He's like, no, you don't get it. The reason he's not doing anything right now because he's waiting on a winner. And that's when Superman clicks like, wait a minute, what are you talking about, Luthor? No, don't do it, Luthor. Don't do it. And the blast that he was saving the whole time, he used it on Superman. Dead. KO. So now you have the winner of the tournament. Lex Luthor is King Omega. So yeah, the tournament is over. Yeah. So I'm gonna skip all this, but I don't care about this shit. Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta go, man. This was exhausting.
I gotta talk about this. Why I gotta talk about this? I'm skipping all this shit. No, I want to get to the main thing. The point is
that Snyder excess.
Yeah, all the
Snyder
explanation, all the lore dope and shit. Yeah. It's a whole bunch of shit. I'm pretty sure it will come into effect sometime down the road. I don't give a fuck right now. Okay. So the issue, the run isn't over. The next issue is King Omega.
Yeah, I thought this was the last one too. And then no.
Nope, not the last one. So the next issue is Lex Luthor versus Darkseid.
Mm-hmm.
But Lex Luthor as a god versus the final god, Darkseid is. So yeah. So whoever wins that will win everything they're supposed to win. So yeah. So yeah, they had to throw a whole bunch of shit in. It's gonna be the last book. So they had to throw, well, even though it's not the last book, But they told us it was last book, so you know they got to throw everything in this thing, the kitchen sink in it. So yeah, fun fight with the absolute people in there. Batman versus absolute Batman. Wonder Woman versus absolute Wonder Woman. That was pretty cool. So yeah, honestly, I like it, but I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It was just cool shit. Toys slamming into each other. That's all it was.
It was yeah. It was just a big giant battle.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
all it needed to be for me. I didn't need pontificating, and questioning stuff like that. Although they were kind of setting up, what if Superman were to indulge his dark side? Then he kind of just threw his nah, just punch people. Who gives a fuck? So yeah,